There we go. Hello everyone. Let's get to it. And let's turn up the volume. Yeah. Also, if the audio and all that is fine, please let me know. I can change these options at any time. Hopefully without stuffing it up. Which I'm fairly certain is going to be a bit of a problem. Anyway, onward. Let's continue. Now, is this going to let me read the entire thing, or is it going to just skip out? Just going to wait for the loading thing. I think I've already read this part last time. Let's just see. Nah, that's alright. We are back here again. Anything new? No, not so far. Let's go talk. Let's go talk to Johnny Clean, the man that does the sneaky internet stuff. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Miss Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Lady Nightbite. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer in a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us you were where you were going, Ome. We have been waiting for your return. Etiquette Shadowrunner. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept me mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murder. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings, as well as the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next, or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry for... Hold on. I admit that the killings have been hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the streets from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with the killer on the loose. Now tell us, Ome, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murder? Person responsible? No. The killer? Yes, not exactly. The bastard who wielded the scalpel. I got the bastard that wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone's pulling the strings of the serial killer? This sounds more complicated than I suspect. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So Sam had the organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all the other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? Looks like it. I set a cause and the effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be re-intimate ceremony for his mother as well. Sorry, one sec. Just mute myself for a sec. So, I set a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be re-intimate ceremony for his mother as well. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? I do hope you're having a very lovely day. Hold on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was a corp as they come. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murderers. There's got to be something going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Lady Nightbot. I will, and I'm gonna get some answers. I'm sure you will. Miss Kubota raises her hands in the conversation, stops. Wait. Before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Lady Nightbot. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing. Hi. That is good. She nods in satisfaction. Now let's go have a look around this place. See if there's anything new. We got a couple of individuals around here. What does Mr. Cluey have to say? Mr. Clue? I'm just going to call him Mr. Clue for now on. Welcome back, Lady Nightbot. Good to be back, Mr. Clue. What's the latest news? I feel like I should be asking you. Word around here was that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Do I ask how that went? It won't be a problem anymore. I hope that means what I think it means. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a woman who has yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? Not quite. A few loose ends to tie up. Sorry. The big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize the semblance of order there as well, for the megacorps, and make land grabs and push poor Sinless further to the fringes, where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union can be threatened. A good watering hole always survives. Let's hope. Take care, Lady Nightbot. Okay, so what have we got going around here? Nothing there. Why does she still have Coyote's arm here? What? Why? Why is that still there? Do you have it as a trophy? This is something that no normal person should be having. At least not just on the side where your medical utensils and all that go. You should probably be putting that away. Why do you still have that arm? I think it's like several days ago now. Do you have an emotional attachment to it? Now, where do I go to from here? Go to Watts' funeral. I'm not going there alone. And I've still got points to spend. Yay! Now, I need to go to Charisma. Let's get out of there. But I really don't want to, do I? Don't think I got a choice in the matter. Fine. Have it your way, game. I am still concerned about that arm that you've still got there. Do you plan to put that away soon? Creepy bitch. Take a cab to Sam and Melinda Watts' funeral. Let's go. Family debts. The sun has nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead, overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unbattering, and the lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead you see Coyote and Jake, standing by their gravesite alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner. A beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at the Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at the ceremony. Continue. Sure, let's go with 2 shotguns. Spells. I've got nothing. I've got heal, but that's all I've got for the time being. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in a parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reiterating your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. The woman is a classy elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friends with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting to see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. May he rest in peace. Miss Watts, family members, and friends, thank you for attending this service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. We'll just be a moment. Actually, if you could stay, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. She eyes you suspiciously. They glance over at the elven companion. I suppose, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. I understand. Good night, and God bless. The priest claps his Bible to his chest, and then he moves at a brisk pace towards the neighboring church. Right, where did you hide the pina colada? Ooh. Why? Why would you hide a grenade at a cemetery? Why? But why would you put a grenade in a cemetery? This seems like a really bad idea. Stop. Whoever's doing this, please seek help and stop. Please. Please. Damn. I'm gonna send that to my stash because that's gonna hurt someone. What? Wait. Combat stim that increases item jet. Really? Drugs? Why? Can people stop leaving dangerous things around a cemetery, please? Says the one that's actually going around to all the rave places and doing stuff. Hold on. Do. I'll deal with you in a second. What have you got going? Summon a Force 4 Aberration Elemental. The fetish is consumed when used. What would you like to do with this item? Abomination Elemental. Ooh. I better save that one. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak to Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation. As the elf, Lynn, has chosen to stay and support her friend. It also happens Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Alright. Alright. What do you want to talk about, Lady Nightbot? Let's start with your mother. Did you know she was an organ donor? Jessica's demeanor turned oddly cold and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Then can you explain how her body parts made their way into half a dozen recipients? You don't know what you're talking about. I know Sam helped your mother save lives through that donation. Her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor, she was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrated her body, all of the benefits himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing. Not even to save the lives of others? Lives like Sam's? Cracks are starting to appear in Jessica's carefully crafted mask. Sam destroyed his own living, pursuing oblivion. That was his choice. Your mother's gift meant a second chance to Sam. It was not a gift, it was stolen. I wasn't able to let him destroy what little remains of her with his vulgar appetites. And so you hired Holmes to get it back? Jessica's eyes burn with righteous anger. Gone are any attempts to hide her guilt. Dr. Holmes made my mother whole again. He made it possible for me to place her to rest and say goodbye. He killed Sam and half a dozen other people whose lives have been saved by your mother. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserve to die for desecrating my mother's body. And poor Sam? It wasn't his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave. As sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with the proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in. The essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried, where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go now. She pushes the button on a comlink. She seethes at you. What happened now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case, but you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their body be on your hands. Alright, I'm done. Sorry about that. I do hope that the rest of your evening aura does work out quite well for you. No one wants a really sucky day, do they? I really do not like the idea that the school is so close to me. Go away, go away, go away. Ooh, you're alive. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away, and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner, and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts. She hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. You're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do your research, chummer. How did those troops materialize? You didn't recognize who the elf was? No? Who is she? She's Lynn Telestrian, super rich and super into the Universal Brotherhood. She's a major spokesperson for them in Seattle. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first he looks like he's trying to kill him again, and then you notice he's feeling for something underneath his skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. He watches Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley. Here was the Eagle's security. They worked for the UB. That must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geck me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc hit squads and the Universal Brotherhood, not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. Why do you still have the arm? Please, for the love of God, put that away. Why do you still have that? Is that... Can you please put that away? I really don't want to speak to her now. Hey there. Need anything from me? I need some healing supplies. This isn't gonna be fun. All. Let's go to items. I don't really need grenades. That can go away. Let's get some of them health kits. Confirm. Nothing else. See if Grubberman's got some good shotguns. Interested in some real firepower? Sure, I'll take a look. Uzi, smart gun, cobalt. Nah. Well, let's get some of that good quality assistance. You again? Need a quote? Hire a team to head to the Universal Brotherhood. Must have been you. Confirm. Unspent karma. Oh yeah. That would be nice. 10 karma. That is a heck of a lot better. What the hell are you doing? Seriously, what the heck? Why? Well, surely there's got to be something going on here. Maria Macula fan. The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as a rock star. Hey, how you doing? You here for the Maria Macula concert? You bet. Can you get me in? I wish I could get in. They're just announcing this thing an hour ago, all spontaneous like. Of course, by the time I got here, all the tickets are already gone. I'm gonna try and find a better spot to hear. I mean, it's nice that they're putting on a show without any music. Thank you for being, you know, not getting me into trouble with the music. That is nice. Thank you. Security guard. What have you got to say? May I help you? Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, ma'am. I work for the Maria Macula. Something I can do for you? I'd like to meet her. Lots of people want to meet Maria Macula. Do lots of people have this much Nuyen? Show you the counter on your cred stick. Man, my job is to protect Silver Lady. Do you think I'd be worth anything if I could be bribed that easily? Can I get inside? That's not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets have already sold out. Sorry, nothing I can do. Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see on the trade. Suit yourself, chummer. What have you got? Don't really particularly feel like... Actually, what information can I get? It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer, although the police are nearby. He plays the part as if his performance was part of the experience. Psst. Yo, you like nerps? Maybe something stronger? Nerps? Right, so he's got nothing worth telling me. Let's go talk to Patrick. Welcome, sister. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? I sure am. That's great news. Come in and find the power of belonging. Sounds good. Then go right in, sister. Someone from the counseling center would love to talk to you. You hear the soft music playing within and what many soft slippers gliding across the smooth floor. Enter the Universal Brotherhood. Oh, sister, I forgot to mention that everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood alone. My friends and I are together. In order to become part of the larger family, we must first know ourselves. You need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from distractions and the shackles of this heartbreakingly oppressive world. I have a few questions. Of course. What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. So it's a religion? Yes, sister, we don't try to hide it. After all, what is religion but an organized collection of beliefs and relate meta-humanity to our spirituality? We believe that the Brotherhood is the highest form of that religion because it brings us closer to the truth. And what is the truth? That's what you'll be finding out. Come in and find the power of belonging. At least tell me a bit of the truth. Gladly. It's something we're happy to share. It's just thought you'd prefer to hear it from someone more articulate than me. It starts with the idea that meta-humanity is good at its core, and that we are all one family. But more than that, it's that we are linked to something greater than ourselves. Something beyond time, something beyond flesh. And that is, you're going to have to go inside if you want to learn more. Who can join? Why, anyone, of course. It wouldn't be very universal if we left anyone out, would it? Trolls are especially welcome, sister. Did you know Jessica Watts? Of course, Grandmother Jessica is the leader of this chapter of the Universal Brotherhood. Tell me more about Lynn Telestrian. Happily, Mother Lynn is our chapter's most dynamic spokesperson. She is truly an inspiration to us all. I'm ready to go in now. Coyote whispers in your ear. We'll wait outside for you, Lady Nightbot. I'll take care of the team and circle around the building, looking for another way in. I'll chirp you on the comlink if we find one. The Universal Brotherhood. In contrast to the noise and the energy of the crowd outside, the lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, tranquil, acquiescence. The low music piped through the room is something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brother and sisters from every race and every branch of meta-humanity mill about with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmured blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcoming smile as you enter. Her hand automatically moving to her stack of religious literature. The sweeping walls, the muted colors, and the soothing music of the Universal Brotherhood's entrance hall are all designed to relax you. Sister Sally. Hi, and welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in a second. She turns to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica, you have been more careful with your ID. She reaches down the box on the floor. Here is your blank keycard. Take it and your ruined card to Brother Christopher, and he will let you into the office to program a new one. Thank you, Sister Sally. Sister Sally smiles. Of course, truth makes us one. The young lady turns back to you with a smile. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you today? Can I have a blank keycard? She looks at you, perplexed. I don't know if you need one. They're only used to replace the cards of brothers and sisters who have damaged theirs. What is Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of matter humanity, with the mission of making the world a better place, helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. This is the Seattle chapter. There is more popping up every day. It's Jessica Watts here. I'm sorry, I don't know. I only see Grandmother Jessica at special ceremonies, and even then, only at a distance. You might ask Mother Lynn Terrestrian, if you can catch her at the auditorium. Is Lynn Terrestrian here? I believe so. I think she arrived at the end of Father Willie's talk. Why is Jessica Watts called Grandmother Jessica? At the Universal Brotherhood, we learned that the world is all one family. When you choose the path of belonging, you become one of our brothers and sisters. We are led by our fathers and mothers, who are in turn led by our grandmother Jessica, the Seattle's family matriarch. Did you know that there was a Maria Mercurial concert going on outside? I know, isn't it exciting? I am such a big fan of hers. The first time I heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. She chews her lip, torn, and makes a decision. I know the elder will frown on this, but I've just got to go to her autography. I mean, it's Maria Mercurial. Later. Right. Next to the desk of cardboard boxes filled with blank Universal Brotherhood ID cards. If you could get one and damage it, maybe you could use it to get into the office and program a new card. Take the blank keycard. You slip the blank keycard into your pocket. Brother Mike? I'm sorry, but today's seminar is over. Father Willie is just answering a few questions before he leaves. Is Lynn Telestrian here? No. Mother Lynn left about 15 minutes ago. Are Mother Lynn and Lynn Terrestrian the same person? Yes, of course. But here at the Universal Brotherhood, we all know one family and refer to each other as brother, sisters, mother, and father. Mother or father. Who is Father Willie? Father Willie is truly inspirational. After years of living in the shadow, he found the light about 3 years ago, and now is a beacon for us to follow here at the Universal Brotherhood. Yeah, an inspiration to us all. Does he pull in some weight around here? All the brothers and sisters report to him, if that's what you mean. And does he report to Grandmother Jessica? Of course. Grandmother Jessica is the matriarch of our family here. She runs the Seattle chapter of the Universal Brotherhood. Where is Grandmother Jessica? I am not privileged to know where Grandmother Jessica is, but Father Willie might. I'm done. Father Willie Hansen. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos are quite the contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Lynn Telestrian. He doesn't look the part of spokesperson. You see the adulation in his eyes of those who linger around him just to bask in his presence a moment more. Apparently, he is a charismatic speaker. Welcome, my friend from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. The shadows? I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I lived in the shadow for many years. I came into the light and fellowship of the Universal Brotherhood. I see you are in chains of guilt and sorrow. Build a link upon link by the crimes you've committed, named in the name of Nuyen. We each carry chains of our own creation. Yes. That is what I was told myself for years, until the weight of my chains brought me to the pit of despair. But the Universal Brotherhood saved me. It can save you too, my friend. I'm sure it can. That's why I'm here, to get some answers. Ask and I will provide what wisdom I can. I'm looking for Jessica Watts. May I ask what business you have with Grandmother Jessica? She is very busy. I need to talk to her about the Emerald City Ripper. He looks surprised. What would the Grandmother Jessica have to do with such a grisly business? She's a witness and has valuable information. Do you know where she is? If the police feel that Grandmaster Jessica can contribute anything to their investigation, I'm sure she will be happy to cooperate. However, I will not disturb her meditation in the inner sanctum for the ruffian looking to exploit her or ruin her good name. You should seek enlightenment with one of our counselors. I'd like to speak to Lynn Telestrian. Many are attracted to the bright light that is Lynn Telestrian, but she cannot see everyone. What business do you have with her? I'm tracking the Emerald City Ripper and she has critical information. Mother Lynn left about 15 minutes ago. Regardless, I don't believe that Telestrian would have any information relevant to the serial killer. I know enough that she would protect Jessica Watts. You are delusional and need help. Our counselors could help you find the stability that you clearly need. Surely there are some other gifts of wisdom. I may give you help you find your way out of the darkness. Thank you, Father. Janitor. As you approach the janitor, he looks up, seeming surprised that anyone noticed he was there. What do you want? I need a little information. I'm willing to pay for it. Okay, so as long as it doesn't lose my job or anything, how much you talking? Don't know yet. Let's talk and then I'll pay you what it's worth. I don't have time to bargain. I'll pay you 300 Nuyen right now for you to start talking and only stop when I tell you to. Oh yeah, like my grandpa used to say, the check is in the mail. Don't think so. Whatever happened to trust? Put some money up front or no deal. Not exactly flush, so how about 50 now and 100 if I can use what you've said. Wow, you must be worse off than me. Okay, here's me cred stick. He hands you the cred stick and you transfer 100 Nuyen to it. Okay, what do you want to know? Have you seen Jessica Watts around today? Nope. But that don't mean much. Most of this place is off limits to me. I need a computer terminal. Do you know where the one is? The only computer terminal I've seen in this place are in the office section of the home, behind the staff-only doors. Tell me, what areas of this place do you have access to? I only have access to the public space, which we are in now. The storage room, locker room, and the office. What do you know about the areas that you don't have access to? The brothers and sisters live in what's called the home, which I've heard has the kitchen and the dorm rooms. From there, I've been told there is a ton of security protecting the freaks called the inner sanctum, but I've never seen any of that stuff. I want to get into the office. What will your keycard cost me? There's no way I'm giving you my card for your cause trouble with. That sort of thing would come back and haunt me. Not even for 500 Nuyen? Nope. But for 500, I'll let you into the storeroom behind me. Connects to the locker room, and I'll bet that you can find someone else's uniform and ID card there. I'm about done with all of this. If someone sees us, I could get into real trouble. Make a decision, chummer. Fine, here. After you put 500 unions on his credit stick, he unlocks the door to the storeroom. I'm done asking questions. Right, now what shenanigans can I get up to back here? Box is full of industrial toilet cleaner. A large tub is labelled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. Sure, let's take the lard. The lard doesn't fit in the pocket, so you're going to have to carry it around. What about pocket lard? The shipping pallet has 6 boxes of chloroform bottles in them. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out, if you get them alone. Take a bottle of chloroform. The bottle slips easy into your pocket. The locked door says ajar. Search the locker. The locker has a well-worn uniform that fits a dwarf. In the uniform's pocket is a key card. Let's walk away from now. Because that's a dwarf and I don't think there's going to be much in the way of room there. The door is locked and has been ripped off. Search the locker. There are 2 uniforms crammed into the locker. 1 troll-sized janitor uniform, 1 orc-sized janitor uniform. Walk away. Let's go here. The locker door has tape over the latch to prevent it from locking. Search the locker. The locker contains neatly clipped articles and a uniform that will fit a human or an elf. Read the articles. The articles are about a variety of missing persons cases in which the missing person had become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. In this article, a spokesperson for the Brotherhood says that these people are not missing. They have cut ties to the family who abused them as children. Walk away. Alright, so it would appear that I need to take this uniform, search the locker, troll-sized janitor, walk away. Oh, what's in here? The crate's labeled reads liquefied cane sugar. 1 gallon canes, 24... okay, it's not going to let me read the rest of it. What's this? There's a variety of sweets, including some red and blue candy. The warm stove could be used to warm up the plate of food, melting something, or even starting a fire. Walk away. The table is covered with snacks and food. Right, so I could damage my keycard over there. Sister Wilma? Hello, sister. What can I help you with? I have some questions. That's why we're all here. What are your questions? Do you like it here? I love being a part of the Universal Brotherhood. Belonging helps everyone. We have a free soup kitchen that feeds hundreds of people every day, educational talks in our auditorium, and a counseling center to help prospective members with deep one-on-one therapy. Is there a computer terminal I could use? No. We believe that it is important to remove mundane distractions from our daily lives so we can focus on the truth. Our only computers are in the office, and that's off limits to prospecting members. What is the counseling center? Just on the side of the entrance lobby. Tell me about the inner sanctum. It is a place of great meditation to which only senior members, our mothers and fathers, have access. Tell me about the home section of the UB. The home, which is right behind these walls, is where the Brotherhood and Sisters live. New Brotherhood and Sisters live. Tell me about the security area. Behind the home is the security where our more senior brothers and sisters live. Thanks. I'm gonna go look around. Truth makes us one. Sister Nancy. Welcome to the Universal Brotherhood's Counseling Center. What's your name? I'm Lady Nightbot, and you? I'm Sister Nancy. Tell me something about yourself so that I could pair you with the right counselor. I tend to get along with corporate business types. We speak the same lingo. I know the perfect sister to speak with you. She has a similar background and talks business. You two will get along fabulously. but she isn't in today, and the rest of my counselors are currently booked. Could you come back tomorrow? I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? Is this the office door? Yes, if you need to enter, you can use the janitor keycard to do so. Ah. Right. Can I go... What's in here? Looks like the maintenance staff have left their equipment out. Look at the tools. There is a hammer, a number of screwdrivers, and seemingly random collection of screws, bolts, and nuts. Look at the cleaning solvents. There is a can labeled kerosene and can be labeled paint solvent. Dip your blank Universal Brother ID card into the paint solvent. The plastic ID card melts in the solvent enough to be recognizable as a UB card, but hide that it didn't have anything printed on it. Walk away. Right. Now, who do I speak to? I'm going to speak to her. I have some questions. My UB home access keycard got ruined. Where can I get a new one? Sister Brenda can help you with that. Last I saw her, she was in the front office door inside the counseling center. Thanks, I'm going to look around. Truth makes us one. Hello again, my friend. How may I help you along the path to truth? Father, I just discovered a pressing maintenance issue. Yes, what is it? It's something that needs the attention of a senior leader. I would rather not discuss it out here. Ah, very well. I am one of the elders here. I can help with that. Where is the problem? In the storage room. I'll meet you there. Really? It was here a moment ago. Use the chloroform. Father Willie has been knocked unconscious by the chloroform. Take ID card. Take uniform. Doesn't fit you. Father Willie, leave. What is with this guy? What on earth are people doing these days? First there's grenades in the cemetery, and now there's an unconscious person still standing upright. Jeez. Your comlink chirps with Coyote appears on the screen. How's it going? Good, I found a way into the off-limits area of the Brotherhood. Jessica's somewhere in here. You find another way into this place? Yep, I went down an alley and found a side door near the back. I'll send the coordinates so you can find it. Can you open it yourself? Negative. It only opens from the inside. Alright, stay there. I want to come and have a look around when I'm ready. I'll open the doors and let you in. Now, sweet. Just open the doors when you're ready. What's in here? Oh my. What's in here? The lockers. Take the uniform. You put on the Universal Brotherhood uniform over your clothes. Anything in here? What's in the box? Box routine slip. Transfer for sale in thrift shop. Read the routing slip. Reason for transfer. Shane could not accept the truth and will no longer be needing these things. He will be moved downstairs. Open the box. The box contained clothes and personal items, including a photo of Cherry Bomb. Digging deeper, you confirm that they belong to Brother Shane. How? Oh. Hope nothing bad happens to him. The locker contains a Brotherhood uniform but will not fit you. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Jeez. Okay. Streamers and greeting cards decorate the oh, okay, so it's not what I thought it was. Look at the cards. There are two greeting cards that are taped to the bunk. One is a giant homemade card, the other is a professionally printed and feature a logo of the Universal Brotherhood. Open the homemade, miss you already. Julie, we are so proud of you for advancing to the inner sanctum. Remember us lowly brothers and sisters and come visit us often. Love, Monica, your fellow Dawn mates. Open the professionally printed. Dear Sister Julie, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us in the inner sanctum. As a mother of the Universal Brotherhood, I have left your upgrade keycard in your locker. Open the... Look for something else. Oh wait, I've got Father Whipty-Doop stuff. What do you have here? On the lower bunk is the draft of a letter. Dear Mum and Dad, I write you every day, but I never hear back from you. Maybe what they are saying here is true. Maybe you never loved me at all. I think that this will be my last letter. Your ex-son, Charles. Aw, how sad. The cardboard box is labelled UB blank cards. Take. Place the blank keycard into the printer. Walk away. Jeez. Desk is covered in photos of dogs. The one that catches a stick is labelled by my diminutive friends. What's on this? Universal Brotherhood Terminal Login. Sister Dawn Weirs. Seattle Chapter Brotherhood and Sister Database. Alpha Sword Brother and Sisters. A to D. I'm not going to read all these names. There are just so many on here. Done with Alpha Sort. Admin functions. Name Sister Dawn Weirs. Autofill. Recovery password. Frisbee catcher. Lucy? Incorrect answer. Admin function. That. Recovery password. Shorty? Admin functions unlocked. Authorized new keycard. Father Willie has authorized the following new keycard. Done with computer. This, I remember, giving me a little bit of grief. The cardboard box is labeled UB blank keycard. Leave it alone. The wastebasket is filled with dozens of outgoing... Read the first letter. Dear Charles, we have been trying to reach you for months. We have come to the Universal Brotherhood several times and every time have been told that we could not see you since we are not allowed to go online in any way. The only way we can contact you is by letter, which we have done time and time again with no response. How can you forget the people that raised you and loved you, Mum and Dad? Second letter. From the desk of Monica Sashnov. Dear Brian, I want you to know how happy the Universal Brotherhood has made me, but I am sad that I never get any responses from the letters to you. I would email or message you, but as you know from my letters, we are not allowed to go online. You know that I loved you since the day you were born. Mum and Dad always give me crap for never being able to pronounce your name when you were a baby, but that's been an enduring name for me to call you ever since. Please reply to this letter. Love, Sister Monica. Let's walk away. So that leads back there. Let's talk to the cook. Yes, sister, what can I do for you? Sister Sally at the front desk was asking for you. What does she want now? Thank you. Cold storage. The broke vending machine seems like it could be moved. Try pushing the vending machine out of the way. The machine is on the ground. Needs lubrication in order to move. Spread light on the ground and then push it. You must let your team in from the alley before attempting the door to the secret. The fridge. What have you got? Industrial sized food processor. Alright, let's let me friends in. Open the door and let your team in. Hello! Wait, I thought there was 4 of you. Damn it, I thought there was 4. Use Father Willie's card to unlock the secret door. Passageway deep into the Universal Brotherhood complex. Once you go in there, there's no turning back, and no way to collect your team later. Confirm. Beneath the Brotherhood, past the door is a short passage leading into the freight elevator. You hit the down button and the elevator resembles its descent. Past where a basement would be. Past the parking garage would be. The doors open to the very different environment from the one you left. Gone is the airy, soothing atmosphere of the Brotherhood's public face. The corridor leading from the elevator is utilitarian and sterile, the spa music replaced with the echoing nothingness. Somewhere ahead, far below the Universal Brotherhood, is Sam's twin sister. Somewhere ahead, beneath a veneer of unity and belonging, is Sam's killer. The same woman, Jessica Watts. Okay, so I'm going to save it here. Exit the main menu. Wrong one.